Hey, my loves, welcome in. Today we're diving into a love reading to see who's making their way toward you. We'll start off with the character cards to get a sense of who this person is, their energy, and how they might be showing up in your world. After that, we'll move into the tarot to uncover what their true intentions are and what they may want to bring into this connection with you and the collective. So, let's ask Spirit, who is coming toward the collective in love. And what do we need to know about them? The overachiever. All right, the wild card. And of course, the innovator. My goodness, that innovator energy just keeps showing up, almost demanding to be noticed. What I'm really getting here is that you've got someone who has people intrigued, almost magnetized. Now, I don't necessarily feel like this person is a wild card in their everyday life. If anything, they probably lean more towards structure, order, and staying inside the box. But underneath that polished surface, there's a hidden current. They crave freedom, spontaneity, and expression. This is someone who works hard, maybe even buries themselves in responsibility. But at the core, there's a longing for something more, something less predictable. They don't show this side often. It's tucked away, reserved for moments or people they feel truly safe with. To the outside world, they appear straight-laced, reliable, maybe even a little too serious. But you, if you've glimpsed this other side, you know there's a wild spark in them, a version of themselves they keep under wraps. Interestingly, there's even a detail about appearances here. I keep noticing the symbolism of glasses. Both the outer cards highlight this, so they might literally wear glasses. Or, on a symbolic level, it could point to how they see the world differently when they allow that hidden, freer part of themselves to surface. All right, Spirit, what's the wild card energy here? Let's take a look. Temperance. Wow, that flew right out. Sagittarius vibes strong with this one. At the bottom, we've got the Emperor reversed, and right next to it, the Six of Cups reversed. Yikes. Okay, what exactly happened between you and this person? Because something shifted big time. This feels like someone who's been grinding nonstop, running their own business, holding authority, keeping everything by the book. Very disciplined, very rigid. They've built their image on structure and control. But now, they're restless. They're craving something that breaks the mold. It's almost like they're ready to throw the whole blueprint out and start over from scratch. They want to detach from the past, not just memories, but the whole role they've been playing. On the outside, they probably look calm, collected, like nothing's changing. But internally, this is someone plotting a complete life remix, a reinvention. And here's the kicker. You wouldn't see it coming. So, yeah. I don't know what kind of ripple you stirred up in this person, but clearly it's big enough to make them question everything. And that makes me wonder, why are they showing up as the innovator, the overachiever, the one who doesn't stop? What's their purpose here? Who are they in this new energy? And why are they suddenly leaning into this shift? The Nine of Pentacles reversed, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. Let's sit with that Nine of Pentacles reversed for a second, because I really feel like this is tied to their work or what they've been investing their energy into. This person has been pouring everything they've got into something, almost to the point of slavery. It feels like they've been chained to their responsibilities, overly dependent on whatever this work or project is to give them a sense of worth or stability. But now, they're exhausted. It's draining them, and it doesn't even feel fulfilling anymore. And with the Knight of Cups showing up, it's clear they're craving something softer, something heart-centered, love, connection, romance. They want that with you, collective. I also get the sense that there might be an age gap or just a contrast in energy here. This person feels more weighed down, while you're coming across as the free spirit, the one with lighter energy, more playful, more alive. They see that spark in you, and it's inspiring them. This person is seriously rethinking their path. Whatever they've been dedicating themselves to has lost its shine. It feels dull, repetitive, even soul-crushing. And you? You represent the change, the excitement, the love they've been missing. They're considering shifting everything, collective, because being around you makes them feel like there's more to life than just grinding away. So if this is resonating with you and feels like someone you know, let's dive deeper into the tarot and uncover what their true intentions are toward you. Before we dive deeper, I really want to pause and tune into their energy a little more, just so you all can feel that confirmation of exactly who this is we're talking about. I'll pull a couple of animal spirit cards to see what else wants to come through. So, how will the collective recognize this person? First card out, the zebra. Okay, so right away, this tells me they're attractive, magnetic even, but also a little bit unusual, kind of standing outside the norm. They carry this energy that makes them noticeable, like they don't fully blend in with the crowd. You probably already sensed that about them. Let's see what else. The dragonfly. Interesting. So there's definitely an attraction here, but the dragonfly also brings in this theme of illusion, which tells me this person might be wearing a bit of a mask, not showing their full self. On the surface, things look one way, but underneath they're wanting something more, something deeper. With the zebra and dragonfly together, it feels like this is someone who's shifting, wanting to break free from an old version of themselves. Now, let's clarify that zebra energy. This could be someone with strong fire or air placements in their chart. What comes out? The Five of Pentacles. Okay, so here's the story. This is someone who's normally pretty straight-laced, someone who sticks to the rules, does things by the book. But right now, they're craving something outside of that comfort zone. You may have already noticed little changes in them. Maybe the way they're dressing, carrying themselves, or even speaking feels a bit different. It's subtle. These aren't dramatic changes that everyone around them would pick up on, but you, collective, you're tuned in. You'd be the one to sense it, to recognize those little shifts. And even though it might look small from the outside, these small changes are actually a big step for them. The first ripple in what's leading toward a much bigger transformation in their life. See here, the dragonfly, the lovers reversed, the hermit, and the page of swords reversed. Okay, what this is telling me is pretty clear. Someone out there wants you, and it's been a long time since they've really felt love or even had physical intimacy. Whoever this person is, their focus is on you now, and I feel like they're even shifting parts of their lifestyle just to line themselves up for a connection with you. That's the energy that's coming through. Now, let's pull some tarot to dig deeper. Spirit, what was the past connection between the collective and this person? Seven of Swords. Interesting. So this is something that's never really been spoken about openly. Then we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, collective, I've got to be honest. I don't think you truly know this person, at least not in a close or obvious way. This feels like someone who has been watching you quietly, almost in the background, studying you, maybe admiring you from a distance. And what I'm getting here is that they've been secretly making adjustments in their own life so they can come forward toward you. Whether you're aware of them or not, they've placed you on a bit of a pedestal. There's a sense of idealization here, like they see you as someone rare, someone worth changing for. That's the vibe that's coming through strongly. Okay. So what are they planning to do here with you next? Collective, I'm seeing the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups reversed. Right away, this is repeating a theme. This person has been grinding hard, working themselves to exhaustion. And in doing so, they've been blocking themselves off from real love and emotional fulfillment. It feels like they're waking up to that now, and they're preparing to come forward with some kind of offer for you. But here's the thing, collective. I'm not entirely sure how you're going to receive this. Because the energy feels like, maybe this isn't your usual type. This might be someone who doesn't fit the mold of who you normally go for, which is why Spirit is nudging me to check deeper. So, let's ask, does the collective already know this person? And if so, how do you feel about them? The King of Pentacles shows up here. That's a big clue. For some of you, this could literally be a boss, a manager, or someone in a position of stability and authority. Definitely giving strong earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn vibes. This is someone steady, responsible, and maybe even a little straight-laced. So yeah, chances are you do know who this is already. Whoa. Okay, Queen of Pentacles showing up. Collective, what is happening here? This energy just shifted, and I've got to call it how I see it. For some of you, this is literally pointing to someone who's married being interested in you. Yeah, I know. Didn't expect it to go there either, but that's what's coming through. Spirit's being pretty clear on this. Now, before you say no way, hear me out. This looks like someone who's in a stable but very comfortable/boring marriage, and your energy has caught their attention. You're over here doing your thing, glowing in that Nine of Pentacles, independent and magnetic, and they're sitting in Seven of Swords energy. Sneaky thoughts, wanting freedom, wanting more, and then the Queen of Swords comes out. Boom. Confirmation. This isn't just a crush. They're actively thinking about making a move. But here's the reality. You'd be stepping into a third-party situation. Spirit is not sugarcoating it. This person is still tied to their current connection, yet they're drawn to you because you represent something fresh, exciting, and authentic that they're not getting at home. So yeah, collective, this is who's coming toward you. Unexpected, messy, and tempting. Didn't see the cards going this direction, but here we are. So that's what's going on. I mean, really, do you even want this person to come towards you? Let's just ask. Okay, we've got the Hermit reversed, the Lovers reversed. Yeah, maybe. It feels like a yes and no kind of thing. Like, there's curiosity here, but also hesitation. And with that Hermit reversed, wow, that tells me nothing's actually been spoken out loud between you two. Because I went through nearly the whole deck, literally to the very end, and boom, the Moon jumped out. That says it all. You already know this person is into you. You do know them, collective, and yeah, you also know this is kind of taboo. It's sitting in that gray area, the unspoken energy. And maybe what you really want isn't even them directly, it's clarity. You want to understand why they're hanging around in your energy, why they won't leave your orbit, because they are here. They're watching, they're curious, they're intrigued. They like what they see, but at the same time, they're not living authentically. They're playing a role, living a lie. Temperance at the bottom with the Emperor reversed. Yep, that seals it. This connection feels out of balance, like somebody's trying to hold power or control, but it's shaky. Still, the attraction is undeniable, and the secrecy is what makes it burn even stronger. Well, you already know this person's got their eyes on you. That much is clear. But here's the thing. There's definitely a decision coming up for you. The Lovers reversed points to a connection that feels a little forbidden, a little out of bounds, like something that shouldn't be happening but still pulls at both of you. So if they do step forward, and they will, the Ace of Pentacles is showing that new beginning. You're going to have a real choice on your hands. This person isn't happy in their current situation. They're restless, unsatisfied, and that's what's pushing them toward you. Now, I can't quite see their full intentions yet. It's not crystal clear whether they're planning to completely leave what they're in, or if they're just reaching for what you offer in the moment. Hopefully, it's the first one, right? Hopefully, they're ready to walk away from what no longer serves them. So let's dig a little deeper. Spirit, what does this person truly want when they come forward with this Ace of Pentacles toward the collective? And here we have the Queen of Wands. That says everything. You are magnetic to them, powerful, confident, someone they feel drawn to on every level. Their attraction to you is undeniable. Listen, let's be real. They want you. Eight of Swords, with the Three of Cups reversed. For some of you, this person is wanting you to step into a third-party situation. That's the energy behind the offer. Now listen, do what you will with that. Some of you might be curious or even tempted, but for others, this feels messy already. The Three of Cups reversed alongside the Tower is giving me that sense of drama, like something could come crashing down if this plays out. Seven of Wands reversed. This person might not even have the strength or the boundaries to handle this properly. Then we see the Knight of Wands, and here's the thing. They cannot resist you sexually. The pull is strong, and that's really what's driving this. So, yes, it feels like an invitation to play the role of the third party. Maybe that's exciting for some of you, but with the Eight of Swords, I don't think they're confident. You'll actually say yes. It's like they'll throw it out there, but in this subtle, read between the lines kind of way. At the end of the day, it's a risk, and they know it. But their desire for you is pushing them toward doing something. outside their norm, even if it shakes things up. Page of Swords reversed, Five of Cups. Honestly, I don't even think this person cares anymore if they completely sabotage what they already have. That's the energy I'm picking up, so just be mindful of that, collective. Now the real question is, do they actually have any intentions of leaving the third party? Because if they come forward wanting to start something new with you, we need clarity. So, let's see. Pulling the Death card. Yeah, that says a lot, and right beside it, the King of Pentacles reversed. Here's the thing. You are this person's weakness. Their kryptonite. They've been watching you, keeping tabs on you for some time. And they know deep down that if they come in with an offer, if this connection is consummated in any way, they won't be able to shake you. It feels like the attraction, the bond, is too strong for them to just dip in and out. Once that line is crossed, there's no going back. And that's where the ending comes in. Something in their current situation will have to fall away if they choose you. So yeah, collective. I was sitting with this energy and just asking myself, why would this person even come forward if they weren't actually planning something bigger, right? But the vibe I'm getting is this. For some of you, this may start out with an offer that feels a little bit taboo, maybe even kind of secretive at first. But the more I look into it, the more it comes through that this person doesn't intend to stay in that other situation long term. The cards are showing they're actually leaning toward walking away from it altogether. Now, for some of you, it's almost like once they get a taste of being with you, they already know. That's it. The other thing is done. There won't be that lingering third-party energy hanging around. How exactly it unfolds will be different for everyone. Some of them might not even ask you to step into that in-between space first, but the intention behind all of this is clear. They want you. And the thing is, I really do feel this person has been thinking deeply about making that change. It's not just a fleeting thought. It's showing up as part of their bigger energy, wanting something new, wanting to shift their life in a different direction. They're starting to imagine a future that looks nothing like what they've been holding on to, and that's where you come in. So, collective, this one really comes down to you, my loves. When this person finally steps forward, and yes, this is exactly who's moving in your direction, you're going to be faced with a choice. The energy shows that, in time, they will reach an ending where they currently are, but how you handle things in the meantime is entirely up to you. Do you say, listen, I'm not moving forward until you've fully closed that chapter? Or do you allow things to unfold as they are and see where it goes? There's no wrong answer here. It's all in your hands. But make no mistake, this person cannot let you go. They are deeply attached, almost obsessed, and they are ready to shake up their entire life just to have a chance with you. Collective. So, wow, that's powerful. I'm going to leave it here for now. I hope this message landed with the ones it was meant for. If this is resonating, definitely keep us updated. I love hearing how these stories play out. And as always, my loves, I will see you in the next one.